Objection. How can you deny that the gremlins took a shit in that yard? You realize that we took samples of that shit and we brought it to the lab and it clearly states that it is gremlin shit. How can you deny that fact? How can you defend your defendant when there's evidence against them? Yeah.
Because gremlin shit is often mistaken for the shit of people who play Magic the Gathering.
I withdraw my evidence, Your Honor.
And that is how you win a court case.
Heidi howdy ho! It is episode 19 of What's New Play 2 podcast.
God.
Yeah.
A few more episodes and we can buy alcohol.
Come for the guys who don't drink alcohol.
Yeah. Well, that Captain Morgan I had the other night was actually really good.
Okay, yes, but the amount of times we've actually gone out purposely to get a drink.
Never. I'm
So,
not a fan of alcohol.
Nope. So, same.
Apparently, bourbon and rum aren't that bad to me, though.
Yeah, same.
But everything else I've tried, not so much.
That's fair. Yeah. So, this week, I'll be honest, I mean, I know Gamescom's going on right now, but really hasn't been anything really noteworthy. At least in that circle.
In my opinion, they showed off, I just watched it, some gameplay for SpongeBob Rehydrated. And aside from the fact that lady playing the game was, I don't want to say an ignoramus. I will say
she was bad.
She has never seen a video game before in her entire life.
She was bad.
They found her on the street, said, "Hey, you want $5?" And she said, "What do I gotta do?" And they said, "Sit on a couch and play a video game." She goes, "What the fuck's a video game?" They go, "Perfect." There's some things where it's just, what is your excuse? There is a part where you have to pay 125 shiny things to get a bridge to appear. And it portrays this by having a bridge where half the bridge is, the majority of the bridge is missing. And to the left of it, there's a giant pink shell with the number 125 written above it, with the symbol for the game's collectible, the shiny things. And she sat there for a solid, I want to say 4 minutes, trying to jump over the bridge, saying, "Oh man, this is a challenge." And the two guys sitting beside her were, I'm surprised neither one of them said, "Oh, you need to collect more shiny things before you proceed." Because, they were sitting there and they're just like, "Wow, yeah, this is a challenge." I'm like, have these people never touched a controller before? Like, do they not know what a video... They look at Anthem and they go, "That looks like a fully functioning piece of technology right there." Or better yet, they go to No Man's Sky and they're like, "I want to play the base launch version of this." Or they give Fallout 76 a positive rating.
Good one. So overall though, what's your opinion on how the game is looking so far? Since you've actually seen actual gameplay of it.
They said it's very early on, but it looks really good. It looks like a cartoon. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it comes straight from an episode. Everything's so vibrant and colorful and lively. And there's nice little tiny details. You'll see in a pocket of grass, there's a destroyed robot.
Yep.
They added jiggle physics to Squidward's nose. It's lovely. I really do enjoy it. They had when they first loaded up the beta, it was a quick tutorial of all the basic rules, and you still got your double jump, your bubble boot, stomp, whatever the hell it's called, Viking helmet, which is the uppercut thing. You still got the essentials, so it looks like it's going to play the same. I don't know. I haven't. The few issues I would have had, the camera seems fine from just the basic what I saw.
I feel though that's something that you need to actually have in your hands to
yes.
try out. Then
And they didn't show off any of Sandy, so I wouldn't know if they fixed the one issue I had with her.
So yeah, I mean, who knows? I don't think did they give like an actual release date, or is it still just 2020?
They might have. I didn't watch the full thing.
Okay, well I didn't. Let me triple check right now before.
It's very early on, the guy said, so I can't imagine that they got a release date yet.
I mean, same, but let's see actually.
You know, just a quick side thing while you're looking that up, unless you already have it.
No, keep going.
Just saying Fallout 76 reminded me that Bethesda is probably going to not do a good job for the Elder Scrolls 6, and that's really disappointing. Because, like, I want it to be good. I like Bethesda. But, like, they do the same bullshit every single goddamn time.
I can imagine. It must be annoying. So there is no release date yet, but I looked on the Steam page for it. It's really cute. The system requirements, aside from the additional notes, the OS, processor, graphics, and sound card requirements all just say "I'm ready." That's cute. That's cute.
I like that.
I'm a fan of that. So, in other news, Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games
looks really fun.
Getting some talk for reasons that I wasn't expecting. Well,
I was expecting as soon as I saw it.
Well, yeah, but not like, well, I don't know. So, they're showing off a lot of the events. Certain events seem to be able to give you the option to play the events in like an 8-bit / 16-bit mode.
I thought it was cute.
Which is really cute because like the old they look like they're all like the raw sprites of like the original of all the characters, and I'm like, that's really cute seeing them do those certain
one thing they did in the trailer that was cute was that they had like in one of the challenges that Mario would have been better at than Sonic, they had Sonic beat him, and then in the race they had Mario win.
Right.
That was cute.
Yeah, this one they seem to be kind of getting more. I don't know. Seems a little more.
This one has the most mini games that have my interest so far.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to put more effort. There we go. It looks like they put more effort in this one. Also, I feel like they're also throwing a lot of fan service in this.
They had like Eggman. I don't know if it's just a costume or if they're.
I don't know, but
unlockable characters. But they had Eggman Nega during one of the.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
I saw this like extended Japanese only, just overview of the game where they showed off the hoverboard race, the skateboard event. They showed off Eggman Nega, and the game looks it looks like it's gonna be pretty neat.
But yeah, so people have been not like a huge thing, but like people are talking about, you know, like everyone's like, ooh, Robotnik and Wario are shirtless, but they got no nipples and no body hair, which that one perplexes me. But I know it's like, oh well, there's the same kind of fan base who wants to fuck Bowser.
Well, all that showed me is that Eggman is a horrific beast.
He is.
He has a tiny head, a gigantic body. He's got a fat man's stomach, but he has a athlete's legs.
Yep.
He is
gross.
A fucking mess.
He is gross. Yeah, it was a little weird because like I seen that like around a little bit more than I was expecting. Like I figured like a few people would start talking about it, but like I don't know, I've seen at least like 40 people talk about it. I'm like,
well, it was all the comments.
I know, it's just why. I hate saying why because I know the reason why, but why?
Because it's the same people who post the memes of SpongeBob clips where you can see Squidward's ass cheeks.
Of course they would.
Have you never seen those?
No.
There's like tons of
I
them.
don't need to.
There's one where like SpongeBob's helping Squidward climb up something or get something, and like the meme is like, me, I watch SpongeBob for the plot, and then it's SpongeBob like essentially squeezing Squidward's admittably plump ass.
I think that's just you.
No, Squidward's got a plump ass.
Okay.
Like, it's the weirdest thing.
Okay.
When they show off his ass cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you me, that's just a fact.
Okay. Alright.
Blame Nickelodeon. They're the ones drawing his ass out there like, BAM!
Ugh.
Making Kim Kardashian go, wow.
Wow. What's a Squidward?
Yeah, she goes, much like Owen Wilson. Wow.
Wow. So Dragon Quest XI for Switch is coming out relatively soon, 2 days after my birthday, and they today just released a demo for everyone to play, and it actually contains like a good chunk of like the beginning parts of like the whole actual full game. I believe it roughly is like an hour or two long kind of demo. And it's a demo that I think no, I don't think it does. When you buy the full game, it transfers that demo save data to the full game. So I'm assuming besides whatever materials you basically just start ahead of wherever you started. So like, you know, if you started like you did like your growing up trial, and then you save your friend, and then you go down the thing, and then you leave your village, you can save, go back, then buy the full game eventually, and then transfer that save data, and then you go load right up from there and keep going.
Oh, that's actually really nice.
So yeah,
isn't Witcher coming out soon?
Witcher is coming out in October 14th.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so that was getting more press, and we'll go into that a little bit later after I just want to finish my, I guess, so far, first impressions. This is my first Dragon Quest game. I never played any of the previous ones. I wanted to, but I never really had either the time or just really the I don't know, the effort.
I think I played some of the one with Erdrick. It wasn't like on my own. It was with someone else, and like I went to their house and they had it, and they were like, "Hey, you want to try?" And I was like, "Sure."
I know one of my mom's friends. I think that was my first. What the heck is it called? My first contact with that series. Because he was playing 6 on his DS, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool and fun, but I never, played it since then. Combat's, it's one of your very basic turn-based RPGs. Cause it really was the one that started it all.
That's the one with the Luminary?
Yes.
The one you're currently playing?
Correct.
Okay.
It also, what is it called? They give you 2 options to play it in 3D, but also it actually lets you play the whole entire game in a 2D, sprite based the whole entire game. Like they demake the game, as like, a Super Nintendo, and I'm like, that's really neat. I don't think I'll do my first playthrough, but yeah. Cause it lets you walk around during the battle in Dragon Quest, but it doesn't really do anything. Moving away from the enemy doesn't prohibit you of not getting hit. You're still gonna get hit. But I think it's kind of neat. I find it a little weird. That's what they do, but not the worst. Yeah. I gotta play more of the demo, but I'm getting pretty interested in it. Story wise, nothing's really happened yet, so. But I'm interested enough to where I want to keep going in this demo and see if I do become interested in playing more Dragon Quest in the future.
That's good. I've never been a fan of turn-based combat or JRPGs in general, really. But it's cool that they've released
Pokemon.
I mean, other than
that's the only one that you like.
Yeah, other than that, because that's Pets the game.
It Pets the turn-based RPG.
Yeah, but it's all pets, and I get to pick which ones I want.
That's fair.
I don't have to have some stupid, annoying character archetype on my team.
That's fair. I mean, there's that old guy that I feel like you would like. It's like a short, stubby old guy who uses claws.
I mean, I do like the old guy archetypes, but I don't know. There's certain archetypes in a lot of Japanese media that I don't like. I think tsunderes are dumb.
Yeah, they get annoying after a while, especially when you expose them a lot in anime or even games. It's annoying.
They're just like annoying to the point where it's like, oh man.
At least when it's a whole character. When they make it that whole character, it's just like, why are you even here?
Well, like when they relentlessly beat up on the one person
that's
for
what I'm saying.
no fucking reason,
Or for the most stupidest reasons.
and they're just like, do you not have any patience, like,
Nope.
for anyone to do anything?
That's the comedy of it.
And like, I get it. Some people are not patient people.
A lot,
but, like,
that's a lot of people nowadays. Let's be honest.
But like, even if you have no patience, you should have enough patience to not punch someone for like making a joke.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like, it's just, there's certain archetypes I do not like. I also don't like edgy characters, for the most part.
See, I don't know.
I like edgy when it's offset with stupid.
That's fair. I think I like edgy. I think most of the time I do like edgy characters. I mean, to like a point. I have a limit, but I think I do gravitate towards edgy characters, whether it's aesthetically or even maybe personality-wise, but that really depends. Trailing off on an anime topic real quick. Well, yeah, anime, whatever. So Gaon I've been watching more of. I'm hooked.
That's called,
Given.
Okay.
Tomorrow new episode comes out. I'm excited. Nothing completely gay has gone on yet, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm okay with the way it's going. I'm a fan. I'm a fan enough to where it happened. It's now on my background.
It is on your background.
So, yeah, but it's an entertaining show so far. I'm not the biggest music guy, so like when they kind of go into like the ins and outs of like learning guitar and whatnot, it's whatever. But so far I like the main four characters. They're all really quirky and cute in their own way. Especially the main two characters. I just want them to get together.
You know what show I liked that had to do with music? I liked
K-On!
No, I didn't watch that. I didn't care. Like I saw it and I was like, I don't care.
I don't care for it either. I didn't watch
it. Show by Rock, and I didn't like it for the main character or any of her friends.
No, you liked it for like the boy band. I think.
Because like
the girls are hotter. I've seen pictures of them.
The girls, I hate to say it, but they were all the same personality. They were the same personality with different hairstyles.
I can imagine. I mean, I feel like idol shows like that are very hard to do. I mean, in a good way. I mean, I was also trying to watch. I think Funimation is doing this show, this season for simuldub. I try like watching. I think like one episode of what the fuck is it called? Oh my god, this is gonna irk me. It's like some fucking like schoolboy pop group kind of show, and I'm like, I don't know. I know you don't know. I think it's called Ensemble Stars. I could be completely wrong, but I watched like a first like 30 minutes, like 20, not 20 minutes. I watched the first 10 minutes of it, and I'm like, I already see where this is going. I don't really care for it as much. All these boys are trying to be way too pretty boy, and I'm like,
Well, see, with the show by Rock, the thing that drew me into it is that there were two segments. There was the animated segment, like the hand-drawn segment.
I was right, Ensemble Stars.
And then there was the segment where they're in like this 3D space, and they all have these stylized avatars.
Who the fuck is watching Fire Force in that thing?
I don't know.
We're watching Full Metal Panic. Alright, I'm sorry.
Anyways. And like that style, like the 3D animation with super stylized characters, that drew me in. And then like I liked the storyline decently enough. But yeah, no.
How much of it did you get through?
I watched all of season 1.
Oh, okay.
And then some of season 2. And like it was fine. Shingon Crimson was just, they were better because they weren't all the same personality. I don't know why, because like there are segments where you see the 4 different girls have their own different personalities, but then like it's almost like the studio was like, rub that shit in, we need to sell more money. So they took all the uniqueness and threw it onto Shingon Crimson, which is the boy band.
Did you watch the version that they had the songs dubbed or no?
Some of the songs were dubbed.
Okay, so alright, so maybe maybe the DVD wasn't out by then fully. Anyway.
But it was definitely good. Like I enjoyed the show.
Mm-hmm.
But like there was just something holding me back from liking the main four.
Dude, that's fair.
It was something that they weren't allowed to do with the four of them that they were allowed to do with the four guys from Shingon Crimson. And it's just, I don't know, it must have been just something like, we need mass appeal with these girls, so you can't, like... They were just the same character with different hair. Like, I'm sorry, it was...
Dude, that's fair. I remember watching Soccer Quest, like, that entire, season it was being simul-dubbed.
Soccer Quest?
Yeah, it was like a slice of life show where, like, this girl is a city girl who wanted a job. I think she was supposed to be an actress or something. Ends up going to like a very unknown
rural
area, and she's like, oh, this is not, you acted the wrong actress. Well, we need you. And then she finds out later on that, oh, she went here when she was younger and she was the queen of this festival that they had. And so then they made that a selling point of like, oh, we need this town to be popular again, or we get no money or something like that. And so her entire quest is makes friends with some of the girls in the town, and they all have their own quirks, and they try to make the town all more flourishing and popular tourist town that people can visit. And looking back on it, I'm not gonna lie, really wasn't the best. I just kind of watched it just to watch it. Yeah, I don't know.
What was the shortest amount of time you ever put into an anime? Like the fastest you were ever like, nope, not watching it.
Aside from my first girlfriend is a gal.
Well, what'd you stop at with that?
I think once like she was like doing like giving like an example of like what she would have done to the main character, and like she was like about to like show like her actual titties or like her ass crack or something like that, and then I think our friend and I were like, nope, done.
Yeah, didn't you guys get like halfway through episode 1?
I don't think we got halfway through episode 1. I think we got like 5 minutes of it. And on some of the stories I stopped quicker on. That was like 3 minutes, but I mean that was just more because I was bored of it, or really wasn't into it. I feel like there's not a few other animes I had that with.
I stopped a minute and 20 seconds into this one anime where they're in this small farming town and they're all at farming school, and there's this idol girl who goes to their school.
Shirobako.
Something like that.
No, oh my god, I know it. Oh my god.
About a minute and 20 seconds into this show, you see, for no fucking reason,
yeah, they throw a lot of anime references in. That's I remember like they like reference Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm like, what?
Well, for no goddamn reason, within the first 1 minute and 20 seconds, the main character guy is just standing there in like a field, and he sees his childhood friend, female companion, running shirtless towards him with a bull chasing her. And at that point, I was like, I know where this is going. I know how it will happen. I know what will happen, when it will happen, and how it will end. And then I stopped.
Oh my god, hold on. I totally know what show you're talking about, too. Oh, this is gonna irk the shit out of me if I don't find out.
And it wasn't even like my first girlfriend is a gal, where like I watched about 50 seconds of it, had to stop for a minute, went back, and I was like, I just had, it's...
But you watched more than
I watched the entire fucking thing.
That's right, you did.
I hated every second of it.
You did.
I
remember.
One of his friends is a legit fucking pedophile.
Oh, I remember him.
I
unfortunately remember him.
Is a legitimate fucking pedophile, and the only reason he ever like does anything story related is because some guy knocks over a little girl, and he's like, "You have dishonored my waifu. Now I will make you feel the pain." And it's like, I don't like this character. He's a legit fucking pedophile.
You know what was another good show besides Gamers?
Gamers was cute.
Gamers I really liked. It was cute.
Gamers was really cute.
I'm annoyed that Funimation is not able to get the rights to dub season 2 of Disastrous Life of Psyche K.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, it's been like a few years now, and that was a good show. They did a good job on it, and they just haven't been able to get the English dub for it. I'm like, why? I thought it did okay. Also, I loved Kiss Him Not Me. I have to bring that. I forgot. Oof.
I didn't watch all of that. I watched, I think, the first episode.
Kiss Him Not Me was a fun ass romp. Holy shit. And then that was the first time I heard Fema Violet's voice actress. That's when I first heard her. And then she got.
What's funny is, oh, wait, never mind. I was thinking of the wrong character. Never mind.
And then she got into other things, and then she moved to LA, and then now she's getting all these other roles in like Street Fighter and whatnot, which is neat.
Although I did like that one boy in Kiss Him Not Me, where like they had that episode where they were like,
is it the bad boy one?
No.
Oh my god. Why am I getting his name? Because he was really cute. He was my favorite. Shit.
There was one guy who like there was an.
Oh, he was the nice guy, but he was like very neutral.
Yeah, sort of. Where he like, she gets like fat again, and then like it's the episode of which one of you really like her, and there was the only one guy who was like, yeah, I still like.
Yeah.
She's a human being.
Mm-hmm.
I still like her. I got to know her. Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, there was just oof. That's a fun ass show. But what I wanted to get into, honestly, because you and our other friend kept talking about it, how you didn't like it, but she liked it, especially Main Boy. I watched like 14 episodes of Maid-Sama last night.
You watched is Kaito on Maid-Sama? Whatever.
It's just Maid-Sama.
They changed it to. Oh right. No, I'm thinking of something else. No, something was like Maid. Whatever. You watched Maid-Sama, so all right. Usui, creep or not?
Yes, but like in a funny kind of way, not like a.
Take it out of the context where it's a cartoon.
Yes, then it would be creepy, but it's a cartoon, and it's supposed to be like a slapstick kind of joke. You know, if he was like creepy enough to be like, yes, he'll fuck with her, but like he's doing it also kind of fuck with her in like, you know, how you would fuck with me kind of way. It's not like
I would never suckle on your back so no one else could see you in a swimsuit.
I haven't gotten to that yet.
That's something he does.
Well, I haven't gotten to that beach episode yet. I will get at the obligatory beach episode, but like,
the man's a creep. I love the show. I love the character. I love the show. The entire thing is really fun. Usui is a fucking creep.
I mean, again, I haven't gotten that part yet, but like, legitimately though, he's really not that bad so far.
Have you gotten to the part where he finds the kitten?
Yes. No, finds a kitten.
Yeah, he finds a cat.
Oh.
And he names it after her.
He didn't, did he? Oh.
He names it after her because it's a pet like she is. And even if it doesn't like him, he still gets what he wants in the end. The man's a fucking creeper.
Still a good show.
Oh, it is. It's a great show. But, no, Usui is a creep. You can fight me about it until the sun explodes.
I also like how our friend really always is like, I'm not gonna, he's kind of cute. He's very cute.
Which?
Usui.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Usui's really fucking cute, so I think also that's
why. If he wasn't cute, more people would be wise to his bullshit.
It's true though. It is fine. He can be creepy, but he's fucking
pissy troll.
Yeah, what the fuck?
There's a fun story behind that. I'll tell you later.
Okay. But I really enjoying it. I think he's fun to watch when he does his funny stupid shit.
What episode are you up to?
15? 14?
Did he already jump off the roof for the picture?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen him walk into the...
and then he got wet.
No, I mean, you've seen him after that episode.
Yes.
He walks into the student council room, picks up the paper from that one dude who's carrying
and then he kisses him.
Kisses him for... Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
It's funny, yeah. But like,
I don't...
I can't take how much of a creep he is out of the context of the show.
I guess so, because, like, even I know like he's a creep, I still find it really fucking funny.
Oh, I find it funny. Like, don't get me wrong. I find the show hilarious.
Oh my god. I forget that
dubbed
guy's.
and subbed.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Well,
Was it not dubbed yet?
Yeah, it was only subbed. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. This looks good enough to do it. And then I did, and I was like, I like this. I like this a lot. And then, like, as it kept going, I'm like, huh. And then, like, although they do try their best to make you go, oh, so he's not that bad. Especially after they introduced the actual rapist.
Spoilers.
I'm sorry, but someone who is an actual rapist shows up at some point.
Oh, great. I'm not shocked. It's a maid anime, technically.
I mean, listen. You got the 3 fuckboys.
They get the 3 fuckboys. You got
the 3 pure fuckboys.
I was like, yeah, they're kind of pure, though. I just got to that episode, too, where they went back and met, were saving the bitch boy. Because they made dress up as a girl again, and then he got captured from one of the middle schoolers that those bitch boys went to, because they were like the seniors of that, and the group, and then once they left, that group went to shit, and then they came back, and they were just, I like them.
They are pure-hearted fuckboys.
I really like those fuckboys.
I love the fuckboys.
I love those fuckboys.
They are so pure, so fuckboy.
Yeah.
Also, when,
who are we talking? Main character?
Main girl.
Just say main girl, because I forget their names right now.
Yeah. Aizawa, something like that.
I think anyway.
When her childhood friend shows up, he is a precious baby.
Ooh, alright, that's good to know. Yeah, no, it's really, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. I'm glad that it's 25 episodes, because I was watching it, I'm like, shit, I'm on 13, like, it's gonna be the last episode.
Nope.
I'm like, thank God. It's one of those 25 episode ones. I fucking dread when some good shows are like that, and it's 12 episodes. I'm like, oh, good. I'm so happy.
Like Problem Children.
Or Given. Given's 11 episodes. I'm pissed. I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. And the manga's not even localized here yet. It's getting localized, but not until February 2020.
You know what?
I am so pissed about that.
You know what anime I watched that, like, I liked and also didn't like at the same time? Kaze no Stigma. We'll never get another season of it because the creator of it died before telling anyone what he wanted to do with the series.
I'm also really sad. Speaking of died, I know that's kind of a fucked up term, but the director of I mean, I know technically they switched animation studios for season 4, but the director for the Full Metal Panic died in that fire.
Really?
I think also he directed How Do He See to Me, I think, as well.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
That... Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Especially the Full Metal Panic from Wofu. I'm like, that was a fucking fantastic, legitimately fantastic fucking show.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Gee, well, that really fucking sucks.
Yeah.
What was I talking about?
Kaze no
Right.
No
The
Stigma.
guy who wrote it, he passed, and he didn't leave anyone behind where the series was going. And I loved it because the main character was a prick bag.
Which you love.
I do love pricks.
You do love those pricks.
Yes, they are fantastic. If they can work, they work well, in my opinion. I love arrogant pricks. And the whole shtick was he couldn't use fire magic like the rest of his family, so he got kicked out. But it turns out he actually could use wind magic, and he could use wind magic a lot better than anyone else can use fire or earth magic. And then, like, the entire plot of the show is that fire magic is the strongest, no earth magic is the strongest, bitch, fuck you, wind magic is the strongest. And, like, the problems only exist until he cares enough to take care of them, essentially. To the point where there will be episodes where he'll have figured out, like, the problem and just not feel like solving it for a while. Like, his family, his actual literal family, had to pay him to solve some problems for them because they disowned him, and he was like, alright. And then his cousin goes to him like, we need your help. And he goes, fuck you. And she takes that to heart and goes, well, maybe someday you will. And he goes, what?
Thanks. Alright. I think that's all I have to really talk about anime wise. Moving on though. I think I just want to give out a quick not even discussion, I think really kind of a anyway. So Mortal Kombat 11 showed off the rest of their at least I'm assuming season 1 combat pass or combat pack, whatever, for their characters. So it was already confirmed that Shang Tsung was gonna be.
Oh, his snap! He'll rip your spine out through your ass.
He was gonna be DLC. He's gonna be the first DLC character way back when the game wasn't out yet.
I thought he was already out.
He is. I'm just saying the characters who was confirmed by before this pack. So Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, Sindel, and Spawn were confirmed to be DLC characters for this game, and 2 more that they didn't announce. Unless you were in the know, it
Blossom
probably is.
From the Powerpuff Girls.
No, it would be surprised for probably people who weren't in the know. But if you were in the know about especially with the data mine, then it isn't as shocking as it might you would be. Anyway, Jesus Christ,
If you knew about the data mines, you wouldn't be surprised.
Exactly. My words are just not coming out today, and I
know, and I was the one who was unconscious.
I say you're the one who's
unconscious.
Yeah. So that goes to show how fucked up I am.
I know you murdered all those infants.
That's for another trial. So the other 2 characters were Terminator, but with Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator, not like just the actual T-100.
T-1000?
No, T-1000's the goopy one from 2.
Is that the one that's in the new one, Darkfall?
I think so. Yes.
That's the one that they should have, instead of casting whoever that one dude is, they should have cast the guy who plays Sheldon Cooper. Because imagine Sheldon Cooper materializes on top of a truck and chucks a metal pike at these people. There's just something magical thought about him going bazinga and just launching like a metal rod into someone's car.
So this trailer showed off what the remaining characters that they didn't show off actually will look like in game. Sindel looks really cool. She's a revenant again, which I'm like, I get it. In the story, she was killed as well, so I understand, but it's still annoying. But regardless, Spawn looked fucking awesome. I don't care for Spawn. I played him in Soul Calibur 2, but
never played any of his games.
He hasn't. He's a comic book.
He also has games.
Yeah, but not many. I think he has 1.
It's 2.
Okay. It doesn't matter. He looks really cool. And Joker from Batman, not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I figured because I knew what you meant because Scorpion was in Injustice.
And Injustice, and Sub-Zero's in Injustice 2, and Raiden. And also, Joker is, NetherRealms has done things with Joker, and also it's Warner Brothers, so it makes sense. He looks fine.
Does he play like an Injustice?
We haven't got actual gameplay yet. It was just the renders walking
I feel like he'll
up.
play like Injustice.
That's exactly what.
That's. The way he plays in Injustice is how I feel like the Joker should play.
I mean, alone it'd be kind of easy resources wise. It'd just be all right, let's fix a few things and just shove him in the game with the Injustice moveset. So.
Injustice moveset and give him Batman Speedo.
So I mean, I think it's neat.
On his head.
I'll be honest though. I mean, Mortal Kombat, most of the characters never really were I'm gonna totally get the season pass for it. I mean, it's fine. I'm probably not gonna buy the season pass, nor probably the characters individually. It's neat. That's really all I can probably say about that if I'm being honest here.
All right, so out of nowhere, random question.
That's fine.
What would your reaction be if you went down to your local comic store and you picked up the newest issue of Batman, and the first page had Joker standing there telling his evil henchman his evil plan? I don't know, he's gonna blow up the orphanage or something. And then, out of nowhere, the next panel is Batman dropping from the ceiling and clutching Joker inside his asshole. And then he crushes the Joker's head with his powerful butt cheeks. What would your first response be if that was how that comic ended?
Is this a parody?
No, it's a legit DC Comics Batman.
That would be my reaction.
Oh, it's to just say, is this a parody?
Yeah, or like if it's like a joke, you know, is this real?
Alright, then you're gonna find out. No, this is exactly the canon ending.
Our friend and other people would probably be very pissed off.
And then there's some.
Yeah, Batman fucking doesn't.
He doesn't kill. No, he didn't kill. But then he learned how to use his ass.
And that's all the power he needed.
Or sorry, should I say assets?
Yeah, that would be better.
But
yeah. So, anyway, quick little thing. So, Final Fantasy VIII Remaster got a trailer at Gamescom and a release date, and I am excitement. Probably my favorite.
Why is this one called Kansas, but this one not called Arkansas?
It's not. That's not it.
What?
That's not the meme.
What is it?
The meme is. Oh wait.
I am confused. Why is this one called Kansas and this one not called Arkansas?
Oh, I think that was
America, explain.
Okay. Whoops. I guess I forgot the meme. Anyway, so the Final Fantasy VIII Remaster, if I didn't talk about it before, Squall is definitely my favorite protag, probably from the Final Fantasy series. I know that's not a popular opinion. His game also.
Is there a popular opinion besides Cloud?
Terra.
Who?
It's Final Fantasy 6. When people say, so basically the 3 Final Fantasies that you'll probably hear in the fandom that people complain about being like, oh, this is the best, oh, no, this is the best. You get Final Fantasy 7, clearly. Final Fantasy 6 for the other people who don't want Final Fantasy 7 to be the most popular or favorite, and they say 6 is still better. And then you get the other people in the back who are like, 9 is better. And yeah, that's like the top 3 you see around, like 9 was the best one. And it's like, okay, 9 was better than 7. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
You know what else was better than 7? Almost anything.
It was just weird that because the reason why it also was weird because like a lot of like remasters were coming out for like, you know, Final Fantasy PlayStation era wise. They of course 7 and then 9, but they never did 8, which is weird. And then they finally announced 8 was getting a remaster at E3, I believe it was, and that was probably the PlayStation Final Fantasy game that needed it the most. Because when you look at some of the models, they're not the best.
No, not at all.
And the problem with what Square Enix did back then was they didn't keep a lot of their backups for like the games and like assets. So that's one reason why that.
Oh, so they gotta remake it from the ground fucking up. For
the most part. So that's why 8, you know, took forever to actually come back out, you know, with a remaster or whatnot. And this remaster is really, really nice. They made such a glow up, really. Like the face models are all are now different and unique and look more similar to the current look of each character. Like Squall literally looks like his face looks like what you would see in Dissidia and whatnot. It looks nice, and I'm excited, and it's coming to Switch, so I'm even more excited. That's coming out like September 3rd. September is like the month of RPGs coming out. You have Final Fantasy VIII Remaster, Indivisible got, I think, pushed back a month, but Dragon Quest XI for Switch, and fucking Borderlands 3. What the fuck? That's like
Borderlands 3. I'm gonna play as the guy with the pets.
That is so many fucking RPGs that month, and that's my birthday month. I'm gonna die. Borderlands 3 comes out. I don't know what. I'm still being if I'm going to get that day one. I don't know yet.
I'll get it whenever everyone else gets it.
That's my. Well, I mean, I know those two are going to get it immediately.
Remember,
he pre-ordered it twice. One for PS4 and then the other one for Xbox. But I think he got that big collector's edition for Xbox.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. Ugh.
Well,
but
I'm definitely playing as the guy with the pets.
I'm playing as the Siren, so that's. Yeah.
And then the other two, I think, want to play the other two.
So yeah, so it works out. At least for variety. Anyway, so we gone 44 minutes without talking about.
Hold on, before you do that, I got one more.
Sure, go for it.
Out of nowhere question.
That's fine.
All right, so the owner of Google shows up to you and goes, I'm going to cancel every single Let's Play channel on the YouTube except for one, and you have to pick it. Who is it?
Every Let's Play on YouTube or just in general?
Everything that Google has the power to cancel, if it is a Let's Play channel, it will be canceled, and you get one.
Alright, so then technically YouTube, because they don't own Twitch.
They buy Twitch and like, yeah.
Well, no, they buy Twitch, but we're not talking about them buying Twitch.
Well, no, but...
So, therefore, it's just YouTube, technically, because that's what they own.
Yeah, so every Let's Play channel on YouTube, save one, and you have to pick it.
Press buttons and talk.
I think... See, when I thought up that question, I was like, his answer's going to be press buttons and talk.
It was either going to be that or Super Mega.
See, I'm actually...
I know, you like the boys.
I'm very drawn on who I would want it to be. But I think, like...
It would be Super Mega, I feel like. I really feel like you would actually choose Super Mega.
Like, in the end, I think it has to be, like, Super Mega, yeah.
Yeah. Because I stopped watching Game Grumps really consistently. I've been watching more of the Grumps than anything. I've been liking more of their on-camera appearances than fucking anything.
I just haven't been really watching them. I still love, all the stuff
I love them, and it's just... But I'm moving on.
Yeah,
honestly, I moved on way before you.
Yeah,
you were watching.
Because, like, I don't know, there's just something about Game Grumps I don't like anymore.
They're being held back. That's the issue. They're being held back now because of YouTube's rules. Because, they can't curse.
They can't,
or at least,
like, in the first minute.
Which is so fucking weird. And sometimes they have to censor now, and, like, that's just holding them back creatively.
Yeah.
So, it's
also,
annoying.
they don't, like, edit their videos. But, like, I get that because...
But, they haven't edited they say they never really edited their videos. I think, like, they did in the beginning, but...
I know.
Once Barry came on, that was it. Barry started editing for them, and then they eventually got more editors to switch on and off.
No, I meant, like, they don't do... You know how, like, Super Mega is, like, heavily edited? Like, they cut out all the
fat?
Yes,
okay, so that's where... so they
only...
Game Grumps don't cut out the fat. Yeah, okay, I get ya.
And, like, I like their new editor a lot. He tries his best to throw in his own flair and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's what the issue
but
with...
he's
was
not Matt and Ryan.
But that was also the issue in general, too, though. Matt and Ryan definitely made Game Grumps feel more like a Super Mega Let's Play, because with their edits and whatnot, compared to...
Yeah, they definitely had a lot more fun with their edits.
Yeah, they did, let alone just in general, I feel like... I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I really feel like, though, Game Grumps really was Let's Play I watched a lot, but then I just stopped really caring, especially when it came to, like, in their more longer series. I'm like, I don't care enough to watch it. Even, like, with Mario Maker, I'm like, I know people love that series, but even then, not gonna lie, Mario Maker in general gets me annoyed. Sometimes it's like, if it's a fan-made level, they always have to be fucking hard. Like, overly hard. Like,
God, I hate levels like that.
I don't get it. Like, why is that, like, you design a level. Okay, it needs to be super fucking hard compared to others. It's like, why can't you just make a fun, enjoyable level that doesn't have to fucking be retardedly difficult, or, why is that just the norm? And it's annoying.
Yeah, like...
At least after a while, it's annoying. Especially watching, like, let's say you like watching a 20-part Let's Play of it, whether it's from, like, Game Grumps or whoever, and it's just, you watch them fail on this, like, one stage for, like, multiple episodes. I know, like, it's the watching them progress through the stage little by little, getting better at it. Fine, but...
I don't know. I
when it's split off for, like, 5 to 7 episodes, I'm like, alright, I'm getting fucking bored of this. What do you...
Yeah, like, with that... That's for me, Let's Play channels aren't as much about watching the game being played. It's more about...
it's the personality. And I understand that totally.
It's like, well, I'll only watch the only episodes with, like, Zach and Lyle, because...
That's fair. Dude, that's totally fair.
Them and Chris play off each other really nicely, and I just find all three of them funny individually.
Yeah,
so
and
together they're all funny.
And I can see that. I
just don't find the other. I
don't care for Oni, so I don't watch him. I personally probably would only really like Lyle, because I like Lyle. I like how he was one of the OG YouTubers I watched when YouTube was first starting, and that was like when I was really getting watching YouTube more, and especially especially watching Smash Brothers Machinimas and whatnot. That
like,
was
sanity not included.
well, not even before that.
Well, yeah.
When he did Brawlgasm and fucking all his Master Chief Machinimas, that's a lot of shit I watched. That was mainly what I watched, and I always liked his comedy since. And
I love his the spoilers ahead.
Yes, and
that
then
shit's funny.
I always liked watching him and Dexter, especially. I mean, when those two came together, it was like, just holy shit. So, what?
JonTron, it seems like there's a little bit of like a dip in like how.
There totally has been. I mean, if we're we're going on JonTron real quick. I mean, I really liked his videos too, but I definitely understand though his reasoning for not.
Like for the shift, or for
well, both the shift and also like I know a lot of people are like, oh, I missed the gameplay, the gaming centric videos. I'm like, yeah, but I get why. There's so many of that already.
Yeah.
So you're oversaturating your viewers with the same with similar content. I know John has been able to make his videos unique in a lot of ways, especially like later on when he later on really, and it was very entertaining to watch. But also besides that, creatively, I get it. He probably got bored of it and tired of it.
Yeah.
So I could totally see why he would switch to that or switch over. But no, and I get it. It definitely feels a little more less. I don't know. It feels a little less.
Like even with just like Flex Tape 1 and Flex Tape 2, there was like a noticeable difference in like Flex Tape 1 was a lot funnier in my opinion.
Oh no, definitely.
Although I thought it was fantastic that he got Phil Swift in.
Oh, definitely. Oh, that made the video. I mean, the only thing with JonTron is that he kind of knows that even now if he takes like a while to make a video, he can make that fucking profit back real fucking quick. So there's that. I also like Scott the Woz.
I like Scott the Woz. He's
also really cute, but that's besides the point.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I know, but you know how my mind works. It's fucking pathetic. But he's our age too. I'm like, I think he lives in Ohio, but
I like his because he's got like
he has his own.
He
has his very own style. Yeah, and
like a dry humor.
Yes, I mean I'm a fan of him. I
only need one more to get my V card. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Shit, I lost all of them.
I was so shocked when I saw him on an AVG. Well, he wasn't on an AVGN episode, but every Monday, him and his friend Mike do James and Mike Mondays. It's basically a Let's Play. He was actually on it. I'm like, holy shit, that was quick. You got that popular that quickly.
He's been on.
I know that, but like I meant like you already like have been featured on like one of the biggest like game reviewer YouTubers.
I think he showed up and filled a hole that like JonTron left when he left.
Well, clearly because like you remember that joke. You remember that joke with his subreddit where it became Scott the Woz.
JonTron's subreddit became the official subreddit for Scott the Woz.
And then it switched over when fucking JonTron made a new video. I'm like, that's so weird.
But like I think a part of his popularity is because he
filled the hole. He filled the hole for JonTron.
Yeah.
And the other biggest reason why is that he gets his content out he gets it out weekly.
Yeah.
That is a big reason why he also probably got that popularity skyrocketed because he filled that hole for consistently good content on an almost weekly basis.
I was about to say his quality is also like pretty consistent.
Exactly. So besides that, you're filling the hole for other popular YouTubers essentially.
Yeah,
on accident, and you're doing it on a weekly basis with almost this consistent work that you do in every video. That shows, and then that just makes it even more reason why he.
And I like his skits that he does.
Yes, I love his skits.
He opens with a joke, has another joke in the middle, and then ends with a joke.
Yes. I like it. I like the way he structures his videos. He's a fun watch. That's really,
and he's well structured.
Yeah, I think that's really the thing. He's a fun watch.
I found a video that was every single Scott the Wise video played simultaneously, but it syncs up when he says,
Hey,
"Hey
y'all."
y'all, Scott here." It's pretty great.
It is pretty great.
It's just, "Hey y'all,
No.
Scott here."
Oh, God. Alright. Obligatory Fire Emblem.
Well, see, I held it back as long as I could.
You did. We got to the 54-minute mark. Yeah, it's pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah.
We're getting better.
We're
Not by much, but
I mean,
better.
Listen, we've shrunk from about 45 minutes of the topic to, and we haven't even gotten into it yet.
I was like, little in the 45-minute topic. That was really only because Three Houses came out. That's why we talked about it for like 45 minutes, because we were just...
We talked about it for long times in multiple podcasts.
Alright, well, because we were
That was
hyped.
something my girlfriend brought up several times.
Okay, well, we were hyped for Three Houses, so therefore, I'll soar away.
I think the first, 5 episodes were mostly Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Fire... Anyway, alright. Let's get it through quickly. So Tetris 99 is having a crossover event this
is a
Friday.
Tetris thing.
Not technically, not both.
It's both.
It's
but,
both, whatever.
It's not an exclusive.
So
to
Fire Emblem
thing.
Three Houses is getting a crossover with Tetris 99, and you're going to be able to get, if you play it enough during that time, I think it starts Friday, it's just a Three Houses theme Tetris 99 thing board. It has a board and the music, and I love it. It has it's basically the cover art with the main characters splattered across the
In this time, can I
screen.
go on to Three Houses and recruit the line piece?
Yes, the L piece.
Oh, you can only get the L piece?
Only the L.
What about backwards L?
No. That's exclusive to the Black Eagles.
What's it? It's like lefty blue and righty orange or something
Like that. But yeah, that's what's gonna make me play Tetris 99 just to keep that forever. And it played the main battle theme, Fodlin Wins, and I'm like, I am so okay with that. It's so nice. So
if I could bring myself to download Tetris 99, I might play it.
I mean, I'll just play it just to get that, and then probably no one touch it. But yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. Also, Japan had a poll recently. I know, it isn't completely official, but it's neat to look at.
Like a popularity contest?
Yeah, essentially a popularity contest for the for Fire Emblem Three Houses characters. It was from Nintendo Dream Magazine. So we will go from 10 to 1. So the top 10 characters from Three Houses, from Japan at least. Number 10 is Sylvain. 9 is Marianne. 8 Bernadetta. 7 Ingrid. 6 Male Byleth. 5 Lysithea. 4th Edelgard. 3rd Female Byleth. 2nd Claude. And 1 Dimitri. So what do you think about that? At least considering top 3 for the second.
Let's see.
So overall, do you think those 3 make sense and you're okay with them being the top 3?
I mean, if I had my personal Switch, just swap Dimitri and Claude.
That's fair.
In
I
an
agree.
infinite loop, keep swapping them.
Yeah.
Because
they're both pretty.
They're both fantastic.
Yeah.
I like them both.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand Bernadetta being up there. She's cute, I get it.
She's
but
cute. She locks off in her room because that's a mood. Because that's the generation. She's also fucking meek and oh,
she
haha.
likes all the cake.
She likes cake, and that's what all the gamers are. They're fat, ha 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 ha. That joking aside, though.
I don't get Bernadetta being in there, and I just personally don't care for Edelgard.
I mean, Edelgard right now.
I'm in the process of terraforming the Black Eagles to be a team of people I actually want to use.
That's fair.
I'm forced to use Edelgard, but I'm like, you know what? How many people do I actually need to siphon? I need to siphon Sylvain, Marianne, Lysithea, Ashe, Lorenz, because I already have me, forced to use Edelgard, Caspar, Petra, and Dorothea.
I'm so fucking sad that my best boy is not in the top 10. He's underrated as fuck.
Yeah.
I
I
love
would have
him.
swapped him for Bernadette.
Oh my god, I would have done that in
And
a
I would have
heartbeat.
swapped Edelgard for Sylvain.
I mean, I'm glad Sylvain got top 10.
Oh, I love Sylvain.
So I'm happy about that. That's about what
I wish Dedu was in there.
I'm shocked. Yeah, they should have been in there. I'm not shocked that those are the top 3. I am a little shocked that Dimitri.
Wait, who's 3? Female pilot?
Yes. I'm a little shocked that Dimitri was number 1, but at the same time, I'm like, no. Honestly, I get it. I totally get it. So like,
after playing his story, I was like,
yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him. So I get it. I was just like, huh. I got over his stupid hair because of it.
Yeah.
I really.
Well, did you ever change his hair?
I wanted to keep it at first. I wanted to keep it
I kept
vanilla.
it until he became the king.
Not really a spoiler.
No,
Let's be honest.
But I kept his like long hair until he became the king because in that cutscene he has the
that's fair.
Hair.
But oof, I gotta show you this Twitter post from the voice actress of Celica. She likes edgy boys, and she was like, I don't want to buy a Switch and get 3 houses, and then like 2 days later she bought it. And everyone like liked it, and she's like, I'm going to Dimitri. That is one. Oof, one hot motherfucker. And then the voice actor for no, well, they were making those jokes like, oh, Celica's cheating on and she's like, guys, no, but also yes. But yeah, there's been a lot of jokes with that. Yeah, like right here.
Oh yeah.
From the voice actor of Dimitri was like,
old
all right.
Meme of the man and the woman walking down the street, and the man's looking at another woman who's walking past them, like very blatant, obviously, like turn around.
So this is what she did. I mean, it's what he did. There's only one more she needs, little guy. And then her actual reaction. Oh my. I love it. I love how this game in general, like, there's so much like goodwill and like community
and positivity
in it, and it's really nice.
Yeah, it's not like a lot of the other ones where there's like
really most games when you think about it.
Yeah.
How many games like this, whether it's Nintendo or anything like that, has like a weird like tight knit community or like just I don't know, like really this positivity.
Overwatch started that way.
That's
and then it quickly. It started positive.
That's
and then
true.
It quickly,
but like but positivity wise, or like 3 Houses in specific really has been emanating that, and it's really nice, to be honest.
I mean, maybe it's because they toned down the parts that some people didn't like and toned down some parts that the other people didn't like.
I mean, yeah, no, they really did. They really do have a good in between. I mean, really, they really do. Yeah.
Like they gave you characters and waifus
and husbandos.
I mean, they've always had those.
That's true.
Fire Emblem has always had good male characters
or cute male characters.
Oh yeah, that's a given because they're pretty boy swordsmen. But like, Fire Emblem has always had well-written male characters, and some of them have well-written female characters. Fates does not. Fates has Silas.
Yep.
That is the only well-written character.
I agree. I mean, you and I already knew this.
So they decided, wait a minute, people want hot people, but they also want well-written characters.
And story.
What if...
Always entertaining. Yeah.
What if we made hot people with well-written stories? And then they said, sir, we've dumped all the hot and all the good story into this guy. Well, what about for everyone else? Don't worry, we'll find some more. We're calling this one Claude.
All right.
Claude should have been bisexual. Changed my mind.
He should have been.
He oozes that kind of energy.
It irks the fuck out of me. I understand, fine. You don't want to give me Caspar as bi, but why couldn't you give me Claude bi?
What?
I think Dimitri could have been bi too.
They
could have just made the 3 House Lords bi. Fuck you.
I mean,
not like you, but
in all honesty, they could have just let you marry whoever the fuck because whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like Stardew Valley.
It's not like you get child units or anything.
No.
Like it's just.
Yeah, I know it irks me too. It really irks me.
Even if you want to go, story-wise or character-wise, it wouldn't fit.
Fuck you! Catherine is literally a fucking lesbian, and they make her, and they still let you marry her as a dude. And not a girl. She is so fucking lesbian for Rhea and also technically Shamir, but they just don't. They don't let her be a lesbian. Like, all right.
Also, no matter what you do, Dimitri and Edelgard will dance with a woman and a man respectively.
Correct.
Claude will go over
To you.
regardless
Yes.
of gender.
And just dances with you. I'm like, what the fuck? Why can't you not fucking kiss me? That's the point.
Like, seriously, that's the...
Kiss me, male. Kiss me as male Violet, please. I'll play as him more just to get that.
Like, that is the one question I have about the game. Like, the game is so much fun. I don't care for the Black Eagles, but other than that, the game is so much fun. Why is Claude not bisexual?
That was my question from day one, Jay. You knew this. You knew I was vying those same-sex relationship rumors. I'm like, okay, is it confirmed? Who the fuck do I have to work with? And
Your dad's friend and Linhart.
And fucking Annette's dad.
Annette's dad. Right.
He was your other fucking S support.
And you don't even end up with him.
Neither of them, technically, aside from Linhart. So you get technically one option. Yet with fucking female, you get Edelgard, Dorothea,
yeah, that makes sense.
Mercedes, or Dorothea makes sense. She's another lesbian vibe.
Well, Dorothea, I don't get why you can marry as male Violet. Like putting that out there.
Yeah, but they're not gonna not.
I know, but she's clearly gay for Ingrid.
Yeah, she's totally gay for Ingrid. But holy fuck. Yeah, I just. Claude should have been bi.
That's the one.
But whatever. I'm a female anyway. I picked a female anyway because Caspar.
I picked female once and male twice so far.
Which I'm shocked you went male.
Well, I like Marianne and I like Lysithea.
Which is fair. But I'm shocked you didn't go female again for the. Oh wait, right, you're not.
Yeah. Well, that's coming. Okay. So is
coming.
Day 2 eventually.
I mean, I'm still debating. I really am debating if I want to do Felix, Zero, or fucking Ash as my S support for
I
that
say
playthrough.
Ash.
I like how that's you. Our elephant said the same exact thing. Like, oh, I think you should go Ash. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think you would like Ash a lot.
I do like Ash a lot.
Yeah.
His voice is very unique to my ears. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like it's not a voice I don't particularly that kind of voice I don't hear a lot. But like it suits him perfectly.
Can you hold on the floor for a moment? I gotta run to the bathroom.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about the fucking thing from Fire Emblem Heroes real quick. So, so Fire Emblem Heroes has been these past 2 days. They've been releasing something called royalty. I don't know why I can't say that word. Convenes, and it's basically similar to the Forging Bonds events that they have, and it's right now centered around the Choose Your Legends 3 winners, and it's really nice this time around because one, this is completely new to Fire Emblem Heroes, so I was confused, what this was at first, personally watching it, but what it is essentially is just like legitimate like little dialogue, just pieces of dialogue, with all 4 of those Choose Your Legends winners, and like it's basically like kind of like they're retrospecting on like their lives / their game, and it's really it's really nice for the reason of it's fully voiced, so that's like a huge bonus, especially in the case for Micaiah and Eliwood, since neither of their games had fully voiced dialogue. At least in Micaiah's game, they had some cutscenes, but also in her case, since she's recast in Heroes, she was recast with a new voice actress. So having her now talk
tough shit till the cavalry arrive.
Okay, Reinhardt, I see how it is.
Found a hoppy horse downstairs.
You found a happy horse. That's correct. You did, and you almost shoved it in my face, like a penis. Anyway, so essentially, like last night, Eliwood was like talking about his the past final battle and like how he fought Nurgle, and not gonna lie,
Nurgle Jr.
When he said Nurgle, I just got chills down my spine just because oh my god, he's talking about his actual game. It's really nice actually hearing Eliwood talk about his journey, and actually now and he's dropping more key names of characters in the story aside from Lyn or Hector. Or like, I mean, I love hearing him talk about his son. Don't get me wrong, I live for that shit. But I really adore that they're putting a lot more effort. They put a lot more effort into this random thing that they never did before. And like hearing Micaiah also talk about like, you know, her journey with the
She talk about Soth.
Yeah, she talked about Soth. She also talked about the Dawn Brigade, and I'm like, oh, memories. And I'm like, oh, this is really awesome. I'm a huge fan of this. Give me more. And I know we're gonna get another part tonight, so I'm pumped for 11 o'clock. But I'm curious how many parts are gonna be, because I'm gonna be sad when it's over. But I don't know. It's a really nice random treat that they just randomly been doing, and I want them to do more of this in the future, because hearing all of them talk to each other is a really nice treat, especially since it's all fully voiced. So that's my opinion about it. I don't know if you have an opinion on if you fully watched them.
I didn't watch any of them.
Ooh, okay, I know what we're doing after this. So yeah, I
don't really have an interest in watching them.
Bitch.
Don't you bitch me. I don't know.
Bitch. It has alm in it.
I know it has alm in it.
Why aren't you like me and annoying? Come on!
I'm annoying about completely different things.
I know, but I need it. At least fucking
You need dick?
Yes, I do. But that's not what I was talking about.
I mean, I can get him. I think he's still in the basement.
No, I'm good. I don't fucking hurt. Fine, but it's a nice thing.
I know it's a nice thing.
I'm glad at least one of our friends watches it. At least she says she does. I'll be honest.
I can appreciate a nice thing without partaking in it.
I guess it's just I really like that's fully voiced. I really wish they did more often now in Heroes.
I wish Byleth was voiced.
Yeah.
Because like, there's no reason for Byleth to not be fully voiced.
They
removed all reasons for Byleth to. They themselves removed all reasons for Byleth to not be voiced.
Practice yields results.
No, like fully
Practice
voiced.
yields results.
No, like
practice yields results.
No, like fully like
practice
fully
yields
voiced.
results.
No.
I think I fully exhausted this topic.
Okay.
That's another line.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say. Well, I can talk about how.
Let the lesson begin.
There's a Cataclysm event going on in Anthem, and it's not hard. I've been playing on Grandmaster 1 because I haven't been playing Anthem in a long time. So I'm like, alright, let me just start off at Grandmaster 1 instead of Grandmaster 3 because I don't want to do that shit. That's too fucking hard.
Okay.
And it's alright. It's neat. You go in, you shoot some shit, you break some crystals, you shoot some more shit, you kill a big person, and you get crystals that can be exchanged for bigger crystals and then exchanged for a skin for one of the javelins at random, and then different random weapon chests and melee chests, sword chests. And it's kind of neat. Anthem still has some basic flaws. You can't increase your storage, your vault storage, like for all the shit you find while out adventuring. You can't increase it past 250. That's just what it is. That's how it's staying. Why is it that way? I don't know. There are still just random points where objectives just won't load. That is Yoshi with the
Yoshi's new Fire Emblem Heroes crossover character.
That's Yoshi from Pokemon Masters.
So look at fucking Eggman. Sorry to interrupt your like Anthem topic, but like so
I realize
Sega
now
just
that's a fencing sword.
Yeah,
but it
looked like his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sega just released some renders of Mario and Sonic Olympic games, and like
Sonic's not wearing pants. He's wearing a shirt but not pants.
I mean, this just it looks like he's not even wearing a shirt. Not gonna lie. It's at first. It kind of looks like a belly button. Anyway, look at Waluigi though. He's like,
oh my god, what? That man's legs can bend up to his neck. That
She looks like a fucking.
Peach looks good.
Yeah, she looks like a fucking knight.
Like I like that. I like.
That. I have a sword.
Yo, can you play as a Chow? I wish you could play as a Chow.
But I just like how Yoshi legit looks like fucking a Fire Emblem character with this shot.
Quote Yoshi, Ryuga waga teki wo kurao.
Or that.
But, like, Yoshi's definitely in it. Right, so where was I? Oh, yeah. Sometimes objectives won't load. At the end of the raid, or whatever it is, it'll be, like, finishing expedition, saving data from expedition, and then it won't show you what you earned, so you'll just have to skip it and get, like, the summary of everything you earned. So, like, there's still some glaring immediate problems, like the fact that you can get stuck in walls, and they're not fixing the right things. They're not adding the right things, they're not fixing the right things, but they added 3 new gun types that you can only get from the boxes that you get in the event, which I don't think you use microtransactions to get those, so that's not bad. But still.
But how's the grind, though? Is the grind, like, ridiculous?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I already have 2 out of the 4 skins, and I've only been playing for, like, 4 days. No, not 4 days. Jesus Christ, no. Like, 2 days?
2 out of 4 skins.
4 skins. I get it.
There you go.
I also got a shit ton of, like, with each successful raid, which it depends on your teammates if they're going to be retarded with the... There is one specific part where you will know, are we going to win or are we going to lose? You can do the first part. There's, like, 4 different crystal relay points. You don't have to do all of them. You only have to do 3. There's the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. You can fuck up with... Your team can have no coordination during the first one. You'll do fine. You can have no coordination during the third one. You'll do fine. No coordination during the fourth one. You'll do fine. That second one, if they start fucking up, because you have to get cluster energy for, like, these clusters of energy that are just around the map, and you need someone to stand on a platform to lower the barriers so someone else can get it. You need to take them, go under the water, put them in generators to lower a field, so that you can take 2 more different ones, not the ones that were in the generators, go in that room, put them in 2 more generators to lower another field and get the final power shard, then take all of them and go and put them into generators above the water. Now, it's simple in concept, but you'll get people who are fucking retarded and they just won't do it right, and you'll waste 20 minutes just trying to get them to stop going back under the water and taking out the power core from the generators and putting them somewhere up top, and you're like, stop! We only have 7 minutes left! And you can't beat the... Like, at least I haven't been able... I've noticed that we won't beat the boss if we fight her with less than 5 minutes remaining. But, like, well, every once in a while you'll get a team like that. For the most part, I've been having decent luck.
Okay. Well, wow, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this week's episode was gonna be kind of shorter, have less topics to talk about, but no, we got pretty far. So, alright. I think I might wrap it up for this episode, though. We gotta go back to that court session that we were at.
I have to give my dog some medicine.
Well, first you gotta defend your fucking goblin turd.
You said gremlin.
It's now a goblin.
Well, much like gremlins and goblins, their feces is often mistaken for that of Magic the Gathering players.
We won't know until we fucking,
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
We love you.